Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Okay, is the prosecutor there?
Yes, ma'am.
Record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Evan Silvis, file number 22-00753, FY council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andrea Lacey appearing on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Austin Zima appearing on behalf of Mr. Silvis, who is also appearing by Zoom.
Thank you. Today is the date that was set for a probable cause conference. This matter is scheduled for an exam next week at 9 o'clock in the morning. Are we continuing to exam on this?
Yes, Your Honor, that's my understanding. However, I did get an email from Mr. Zima this morning indicating that Mr. Aboud, who's the lead attorney, will be out of town, so they're going to ask for an adjournment. And I have no objection to the adjournment.
Okay. Mr. Silvis, did you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have the right to have your preliminary examination within 21 days of your arraignment. That's why it's scheduled for the 22nd of April, but it sounds like your attorney has a conflict. Are you willing to waive your 21-day timeline so that we can set this for a new date?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is anybody threatening you to get you to waive that timeline?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody promising you anything?
No, Your Honor.
What time frame will he be back? Is it Zima?
Mr. Zima, Your Honor, but that's fine. Within probable cause, it looks like there's trials set, Your Honor, as well. First or second week of May is when Mr. Aboud will be back in town, it looks like. Or potentially Your Honor, the last week of April is when Mr. Aboud will be back. It does, oh, pardon me, Your Honor, I apologize.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The second week of May. Yeah. On which day? The 12th. What are we doing on the 13th? Double. They still are rescheduling? Yeah. Okay. What about the following week? We can do the May 20th. We can do May 20th at 8:30. You're muted.
I apologize, Your Honor, that should work, yes.
Okay. Okay, this matter will be reset to May 20th at 8:30. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, none from the defense.
Nothing for the people.
Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Silvis.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Jamal, I took my, okay, Mr. Jamal, you're here on behalf of Michonne Jackson.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, is he gonna be logging in?
Excuse me?
I'm trying to figure out if he's supposed to be logging in today. Is he in the jail?
I believe he's still in custody, Your Honor.
Correct, I just asked the staff, was he in the jail? We'll see if they can put him on. Okay, that one was not. Okay, do we know with Blackman, did you hear from Mr. Carter?
Well, I did. He was supposed to be,
He's in trial, I know that.
yes, Your Honor, he was supposed to have submitted a stip in order for both Miss Blackman's case and the Boylan case as well. That was scheduled for
You said
9:30 this
Blackman, who was
morning.
The other one?
Boylan, which was scheduled for 9:30 this morning.
What's going on here? Did we take it off already?
Yeah, I took it off. He said that he wanted to, he's gonna submit the STIP and the 21-day waiver for Bolin, but he said he would try to handle the PCC the day before with the president.
Okay, he told our office that he was gonna handle the PCC off the record with you yesterday.
Yeah, I emailed him,
for
but I did not get anything back.
Okay, because I think Boland's been taken off. Maybe he's gonna take care of that, but he didn't tell us anything about. Blackman.
My guess is, Your Honor, is that it's just gonna be proceeding to prelim.
Okay, well, we don't like to guess on these. That's what the point of the PCC is for. Was there an offer extended?
No,
Okay. We'll shoot him an email and confirm that he wants to continue to examine that next week.
that's weird. I did ask him,
I'm sorry.
I asked him to confirm that she had met with pretrial services. And I would let the court know that everything was conducted via email, but she had not checked into pretrial services yet. She was supposed to check in today.
Okay, I see, someone else. Joe. Jackson?
Yeah,
Okay, Mr. Tamal, do you need to speak to him?
No, I met him today, 12:30 at the jail. I'm all set.
Okay, sounds good. And Mr. Nichol, did you just come from the breakout room with Clark?
yes, I did.
Okay. Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michonne Jackson, file number 22-00726 FY, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andrea Lacy appearing on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Eric Tomal for defendant.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Tamal, today was the date that we're handling your probable cause conference. I need to address the timeline on this. This matter was recently transferred to me. And in the form and manner that it was transferred to, your probable cause conference had already been canceled for last week. I assume you had recently retained Mr. Tamal because we got a substitution of counsel shortly after that. So due to the transfer of this file to my courtroom so that there could be a exam for both the co-defendants at the same time, plus the substitution of counsel, the court is going to find good cause to waive the timeline for both the probable cause conference and the preliminary examination, okay? But you technically should have been having your exam today.
Yes, first off, this is a conflict case. The public defender office asked me to take it. I'm not retained. My client does object to not having his preliminary examination this morning. We were ready to roll this morning. I understand the combining of the cases and all that's involved with that, but my client still objects to not having his prelim within the 21 days, and he still does want to have it. Thank you.
Well, my understanding, Mr. Tamal, is you didn't log in last week for a PCC.
I was told I didn't have to because the case had already got transferred, and I met staff at court specifically about this, Judge Ward's office, in person.
So that you would likely log into our courtroom, and that didn't happen.
Log into your courtroom last week for my case.
For the PC, that is correct.
I didn't have a PCC set last week for your court.
Well, I didn't either. You had a PCC set for Judge Ward's courtroom. However, the case was transferred to me the day before. And they brought me the file, and I was told that here was the file in case you logged in for the PCC, to which that didn't happen. And so if there was going to be a concern or objection to a timeline, I probably should have had a transfer or substitution of counsel before that date. I didn't get a substitution of counsel until yesterday.
As soon as I was assigned the case, I processed the substitution and immediately mailed it to the court without delay.
I didn't say you did anything within delay. It says you signed it here on the 4th. Correct?
Yeah, very well could be. On the 4th, the substitution was signed, yes.
Okay, well, that wasn't received to the court until after the PCC. They originally said PCC. Nonetheless, your objection is noted on the record. The court's still going to find good cause. Nothing else I could do because of the way the case was transferred to me. No one brought this to my attention until after the PCC was supposed to be moving forward. And so, but it sounds like both the attorneys were aware, and that could have been addressed from the attorneys, and it was not. So the court's finding good cause to adjourn this timeline, and we'll hold both exams on the same date. Do we have a date for the other co-defendant?
It's May 12th.
Okay. We'll set this one for May 12th, if it's not already set for that. Okay, this will proceed to exam on May 12th. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Thank you, Mr. Tamal.
Thank you.
That's it, I'm done.
That's sir.
I still don't have no bond.
Bond was denied. Your attorney left. He's not made a motion on bond.
This bullshit.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jashika Sharp, or I'm sorry, Clark. File number 22-00921, FY, counsel appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andrea Lacey appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Scott Nickel on behalf of Ms. Clark.
Thank you. Today was the date that was set for a probable cause conference. Are we proceeding to exam on this?
Your Honor, I've had a chance to speak with Ms. Clark, and yes, at this time, we would ask that the court leave the matter set for exam. And I would like an opportunity to address Ms. Clark's bond if the court would allow.
You can proceed.
Currently, Ms. Clark is sitting in custody on a $7,500 10% bond. She has very limited income, subsists off of SSI. She has informed me that she has connection with CMH, has a caseworker she sees regularly. She has medications that she takes that CMH will continue to help her with getting. She has a friend named Robert Serber who lives in an apartment on Richmond Street that she can stay with so that she can continue to abide by the no contact order. I would ask the court to consider modifying Ms. Clark's bond to a personal recognizance bond so that she can be released from custody, as any cash or 10% bond will cause her to be held. And she is willing to comply with any conditions the court feels is necessary to ensure that she attends court dates and ensure the safety of the general public and any of the witnesses in this case.
Hear me?
No.
Okay. I asked if you wanted to respond to the motion.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Just again, Your Honor, this is an incident wherein the defendant became intoxicated and then threatened 3 separate people with a knife. I would object to any modification of the bond at this time. It seems reasonable considering the charges that she's facing.
Thank you. The concern is that she needs to get to medication. CMH can get her a medication while she's in custody. There's 3 counts here of
They already have. I already have.
assault
I have been
with
taking my
a
medication.
dangerous assault. There's 3 counts of assault with a dangerous weapon here. And the bond is relatively low considering the charges that are pending. And I would imagine, I wasn't the person who arraigned her, but I would imagine because they obviously had more information than I have at this time. They must have felt that there was a threat to the public safety and that they needed to ensure. And so I'm going to deny the request to amend the bond. I think the bond is appropriate. Any additional matters for the record?
I had to pay bills this month. I had to pay bills already. I only get SSI. I already paid like bills and stuff this month. I already in the beginning of the month I paid my bills.
Ms. Clark, I will come talk to you on Monday. Nothing further from the defense for the record, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, ma'am.
Oh, I can't believe it.
You don't need something? No. Oh, did someone come over here to post the bond? That was an email that makes sense. That's our file.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not sure. Is that, are we waiting for someone else?
I don't know if the court has addressed Mr. Benavides yet.
Okay, so Mr. Benavides and Mr. Trice, neither of them were ready here. So did you speak to Mr. Benavides already?
I have not spoken to Mr. Benavides. I don't have any discovery in his case.
Okay, yeah, I think Mr. Benavides' father contacted the clerk's office yesterday, and then they realized they had not written him for today. So, and Clinton County does not do Polycom as an option. So we'll have to treat next week as a PCC on Benavides.
If the court could do that, I would just put on the record, I don't have the discovery on the case yet either. I will work on getting that resolved prior to next week and meeting with Mr. Benavides.
Okay, sounds good. the
All right,
file.
thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you. I can write that note in there. Yeah, I gave it to her yesterday. She sent the rec, so I thought we would have the file back already, but maybe not. Okay, so that takes care of Benavides. I think Ms. Donnelly said that Trice was gonna continue.
Yes.
You know about Paige? Paige have an attorney?
Was that his?
That was
mom?
the one of the.
Yeah. It's gonna continue to exam.
Okay, continue.
His mom's his attorney.
I think that's it. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You too.